intersection of two lines. Now further we will consider the equation of line is always in general form. So here consider two lines ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is our general form of line. If we want to write two lines which are not given or equations of lines in general forms, then for first line we will take constants as a1, b1 and c1, and second line will be a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now our aim is here to find the point of intersection of two lines. These are two lines, first and second. We can represent these lines as L1 is and line L2 is. Now to find the point of intersection of two lines, graphically if you observe, suppose we don't know the exact position or we have not taken the exact values of a1, b1, c1. So let us consider that this is first line L1 and this will be another line because these coefficients are different. That's why I am taking this another line, considering this as L2. This is x-axis, this is y-axis with position. So the main point is here to find the point of intersection of two lines. If you draw the two lines in this system, xy system, then obviously if these two lines are not parallel, then they will intersect at a certain point, and that point is nothing but the point of intersection of two lines. So two lines intersect each other in a single point, that we know better. If two lines are coincident, then one line is over the other, their point of intersection will be infinite points. If two lines are parallel to each other, then there is no point of intersection, and if two lines are non-parallel, then they have unique point of intersection. So if suppose these two lines are not parallel lines or not coincident lines, then the point of intersection of these two lines can be obtained by solving these two equations simultaneously. So let us theoretically solve these two equations simultaneously. What will happen? What to do to obtain solution of these two equations? Multiply this by a2 and this by a1. So we get a1 a2x plus a2 b1y plus a2 c1 equal to 0. Means multiplying equation 1 by a2 and multiplying second equation by a1, then we get a1 a2x plus a1 b2y plus a1 c2 equal to 0. We get these two new equations after multiplication. In these two equations, these two terms are same. So taking the difference of these two equations, we get a2 b1 minus a1 b2 into y here plus a2 c1 minus a1 c2 equal to 0. So y is equal to a2 c1 minus a1 c2 upon a2 b1 minus a2 a1 b2. This is the value of variable y. Similarly, if we multiply this by b2, then we will get multiplying this by b2. We get equations as a1 b2x plus b1 b2y plus c1 b2 equal to 0. And multiplying this second equation by b1 we get a2 b1 x plus b1 b2y plus b1 c2 equal to 0. Again in these equations b1 b2y and this b1 b2y, both terms are same. So taking difference of these two equations, subtracting one from another, these two get cancelled. Remains a1 b2 minus a2 b1 x plus c1 b2 minus b1 c2 equal to 0. And from this we can write here x is equal to this c1 b2, taking this to the right. Here also we have to take this to the right, it becomes negative and this becomes positive. So here is a1 c2, a1 c2 is positive and this becomes negative, that is minus a2 c1. Similarly, here we get b1 c2 first positive and minus C1 B2, this whole divided by this A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So that will be the value of x. So this is the solution or point of intersection of two lines like this. So I will write here point of intersection of these two lines as A1C2 minus A2C1 upon A2B1 minus A1B2. This is x coordinate, and y coordinate will, it is y coordinate. Before that, x coordinate is B1 C2 and B2 C1 minus A1 B2 and A2 B1. Here is A1 C2, that is y coordinate, minus A2 C1 upon A2 B1 minus A1 B1. So this is the point of intersection of these two lines which are in general form. Let us see one example of finding the point of intersection of two lines which are given in general form. Actually, you have solved so many examples of finding solution of two linear equations in two variables. For instance, I will take here two lines. Example, find the point of intersection of lines 2x plus 3y equal to 7 and x minus 3y equal to 5. I have taken any numbers so that we get these two lines. Let us find the point of intersection. Obviously, the slope of this line is minus 2 by 3. We have learned how to find the slope of line directly by observation. The ratio of coefficients of x and y is 2 by 3, so its negative is minus 2 by 3. Here the slope of this line is, here is 1, here is minus 3. The ratio of these two numbers is 1 upon minus 3 and its negative is 1 by 3. So these two slopes are not equal, so lines are not parallel. So let us find their point of intersection. For that, what to do? You can use elimination method. Here the value of x is equal to 5 plus 3y. For this x equal to, here we get, because we are solving these two equations simultaneously, so we can use elimination method. X, putting into value of x here, this equation becomes 2 into bracket 5 plus 3y equal to 7. So we get here 6y plus 3y plus 10 minus 7 equal to 0. So we get here 9y plus 3 equal to 0. So y equal to minus 1/3. So this is the value of y. Put y equal to 1/3 in x. So we get x equal to 5 plus 3 into minus 1/3. Y is equal to minus 1/3. 3 will cancel. So we get x is equal to 4. So x equal to 4 and y equal to minus 1/3 is the point of intersection of these two lines. So just to find the point of intersection of two lines is nothing but solving these two equations, linear equations, in two variables simultaneously. Okay, let us move towards some examples based on both these articles, general form of equation of line and point of intersection of two lines. Let us see somehow difficult examples now. Show that the lines, I will start from again example number 1. Show that the lines x minus 2y minus 7 and 2x plus y plus 1 equal to 0 are perpendicular to each other, also find their point of intersection. Point of intersection. Very simple to find point of intersection. That is to solve only these two equations simultaneously. Before that, they have to show that the first part is given. Show that these two lines are perpendicular to each other. For that, what to do? You have to find the slopes of those two lines. Here, the given two lines are the given equations of two lines are x minus 2y minus 7 equal to 0 and 2x plus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. Can we write slopes of these two lines directly? Obviously. The slope of lines, the given equations of two lines are these. Therefore, their slopes are, slope of this line is, function of x is 1, function of y is minus 2, its negative is plus 2. Therefore, their slopes are half, and slope of this is, consider their slopes as m1 equal to, and slope of another line, that is m2 is equal. It is ratio of function of x and y. Function of y is here 1. It is 2 upon 1 and with negative sign, so it is minus 2. So slope of first line is half and slope of second line is minus 2. Here m1 into m2. Why we are taking product of these two slopes? Because we have to show that these two lines are perpendicular. That's why we are taking product. So m1 into m2 equal to, m1 is half into m2 is minus 2. Obviously the answer will be minus 1. So here m1 into m2 equal to minus 1 implies lines are perpendicular to each other. That is the first part of this question. So that the lines are perpendicular to each other. Now what to do? Also find their point of intersection. So solve those equations simultaneously. Here you can put value of x in second equation or multiply this equation by 2. Therefore, now lines are x minus 2y minus 7 equal to 0 and 2x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. This line implies 2x minus 4y minus 14 equal to 0 and remain this line as it is, that is 2x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. Take the difference of these two lines here. We get 2x minus 2x is cancelled. Minus 4 minus 1, that is minus 5y. Minus 14 minus 1, that is minus 15 equal to 0. So this gives us y equal to 3. Is it correct? Y equal to 3. Now use y equal to 3 in any one equation. Let us write this, use this equation. Now x equal to 2y plus 7, taking this 2y and 7 to the right, we get x equal to 2y plus 7. Therefore, this x equal to 2 into y is 3 plus 7, that is 6 plus 7, so it is equal to 13. So x equal to 13. So x equal to 13 and y equal to 3. Therefore, the point of intersection is 13, 3. Check whether these two numbers satisfy both equations. x equal to 13 minus 6, 13 minus 6, that is 7, 7 minus 7 is 0. Then 13 into 2, that is 26, 26 something wrong because it not satisfy this equation. 2x x is equal to 2y plus 7. Now y is equal to here, not plus 3, it is minus 3. So plus 3, minus 3. So this is minus 6 plus 7, so answer is plus 1. So point is 1 and minus 3. 1 minus 3. Let us check again. 1 minus 3, 1 minus 3. Minus 3 means plus 6 plus 1, 7, 7 minus 7, 0. Now 1 minus 3, so minus 2, plus 2, minus 3, minus 1, plus 1, 0. So 1 minus 3 is the point of intersection of these two lines. Okay. So this is once again simple example. There are two simple examples in this. First, to show that the lines are perpendicular, and then find their point of intersection. Let us move towards the next different example. Find the coordinates of foot of the perpendicular. The question is asked to find the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point to the line. Can we draw here rough sketch of this problem? Here, suppose the line is given this, that is 3x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. What to do? We have to find the foot of the perpendicular drawn from this point. Let us consider this point as A minus 2, 3. And perpendicular is drawn from this point on this line. So let us suppose B as the foot of the perpendicular drawn from point A to this line. And that we will write in our initial statements that let B be the foot of the perpendicular drawn from point A minus 2, 3, foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point A to the line three x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. Now we have this line. We have to find the point B. From this line, can we find the slope of line this? Here, the slope of three x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. Have you got why we are finding slope of this line? Because if we find the slope of this line L, then from that we can find the slope of perpendicular line AB. If we get slope of this line, suppose M1 is slope of this line, then from that we can write the slope of this line. That M will be minus 1 upon M1. And knowing this slope and point, we can write the equation of line AB. And if we get the equation of line AB, equation of this line is already given. If we find point of intersection of these two lines, then that will be the foot of the perpendicular. Okay. For that we are finding the slope of this line. So slope of given line, this slope of line is M1, and this M1 is equal to, directly from this information we can write slope as only 3, because it is 3 upon minus 1, its negative is plus 3. So M1 equal to 3. Therefore, the slope of, or consider here, let the slope of line AB equal to small n, as line 3x minus y minus 1 equal to 0 and AB are perpendicular, therefore m into m1 is equal to minus 1. Therefore m into m1 is 3 is equal to minus 1. Therefore m equal to, taking this to the right, we get minus 1 by 3. So this is the slope of line AB. So knowing slope and point, therefore the equation of line AB in slope intercept form, sorry, slope point form, not intercept, form is y minus y1. Consider this A as x1 y1. You can write here it is equivalent to x1 y1. Then y minus y1 equal to slope m into x minus x1. Therefore equation of line AB will be y minus y1. y1 is 3, so it is 3 equal to, now slope of line AB is, we have found that is minus 1/3 into x1 is minus 2, so it becomes plus 2 here. I'll just simplify this, taking this 3 to the left, we get 3y minus 9 equal to minus x minus 2. Therefore we get x plus 3y minus 7 equal to 0. This will be the equation of line AB. Now this is given line and this is line AB, and we want this foot of the perpendicular, so that foot of the perpendicular is nothing but the point of intersection of these two lines. So here as we know that the foot of the perpendicular is B and it is the point of intersection of given line and line AB. Therefore, solving their equations, simultaneously, we get 3x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. The second equation is x plus 3y minus 7 equal to 0. This implies 3x, multiplying this equation by 3, we get here plus 3 and minus 3, so we get 9x minus 3y minus 3 or equal to 3, and this equation remains as it is, that is x plus 3y equal to 7. So adding these two equations, this 3y get cancelled, we get here 10x equal to 10, it means x equal to 1, and when x equal to 1, y becomes y equal to, from this y is equal to 3x minus 1, so y equal to 3 into 1 minus 1, that is 2. So x equal to 1, this b is 1, 2. That is the point of intersection of these two lines, and the point of intersection of these two lines is nothing but the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point A to the given line. Is it okay? So what we have done here in this example, to find the foot of the perpendicular, we have initially found the slope of the given line. The slope of this line is 3, is m1 equal to 3. From this slope we have found the slope of line AB. which is perpendicular to this, and slope, that slope will be minus 1/3. Now knowing slope at this point, we have found the equation of line AB, that is this. Now knowing equation of line AB and the equation of this line, which are perpendicular to each other, therefore taking or solving those two equations simultaneously, we get x equal to 1 and y equal to 2, and that will be the point of intersection of these two perpendicular lines, and that is nothing but the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, so this is the way to find solution of this problem.